sir. I don't know. I think I can make I can't make a left here, but I can pump in that direction. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? It is Jaywhips, and today is the day. We are taking the M6 to the city. I'm going to go to my favorite restaurant in the city. It's called Potbelly's. It's not really a restaurant. It's a sandwich shop, but we're going to take a ride out there. I'm going to go get some of that. I'm going to get some gas real quick, and then I'll get you guys in on the highway somewhere. We're gonna do some cutting up on New York City roads. We'll try to go to Times Square, and then that'll be it. We'll get a ride, a POV ride on the way there, POV ride on the way back. And this is technically my 1,000 subscriber special, 2, 3, 4,000 subscriber special, and then also my 100 subscriber special. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're gonna get to the road right now. I'm gonna go get some gas, and then I'll see you guys when we're on the road. Got the whip. Getting the gas. I got myself in Arizona real quick. All right, so here we are on the POV camera on the 3-lane highway right away. And we're on our way into the city. So we're getting straight to it right away. Traffic on the road, but not too much. So this is finally it, guys. I've been saying about this special video I was going to do for a long time. Finally got the camera set up that I think will make it through the whole trip. And we're gonna go get ourselves some Potbelly's, which, like I told you guys, was my favorite sandwich shop in the city back when I used to work there. It's gonna take us a while to get there, so I don't know if I'm gonna record every second of it. I might do some chill driving for a little while, just because it's about an hour and 15 minutes till I get to the city, and then, you know, we're gonna record while we're there, and then we're gonna record the ride home as well. So I figure I'll get some cutting up right now while there's good traffic for it. If the traffic heightens up, I'll cut the camera for a while, stuff like that. You get it. Might be a cop up there. I'm gonna be careful. Somebody's yanked on the other side of the road right there by a trooper. Oh, he might have got into an accident because his bumper was all messed up. Still don't know if that's a cop. No, it definitely isn't. Why would you do something like that? An idiot. Some people just do not know how to drive. He was panicking. When I drove past him and I looked in his window, I saw he was panicking. Yeah, this guy's not gonna let me in. I'm not gonna take it. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna cut you off. Alright, maybe I am. Yeah, that guy was shitting his pants. That was pretty funny. He would make a left or a right. I don't know what his problem was. At first it looked like he was trying to get in front of me, and then it looked like he was trying to get out of my way. And then when I got next to him and looked at it, he was like, so you have to hit the brakes around these turns. I don't, which is why I should be in front of you. Oh, it's starting to rain. So I kind of knew that was going to happen. I was looking at the weather. I saw it was supposed to rain a little bit, but not too bad. Oh, traffic is getting heavy up here. Alright. So it looks like it was just a little stint of traffic. I saw it on my phone. It was showing the little traffic and then come back and out to blue. It's to where we're driving again. I'm not gonna make that right because there's so many cars coming on right now. That is just an accident waiting to happen. But like I said, traffic is not as bad as it was a minute ago. I don't know what this guy's slamming on his brakes for. Come on, man. People are afraid of turns and a little bit of rain. It's like the scariest thing to some people. See, this part of Southern State Parkway is fun because it has these like windy, these types of turns. I just hope it doesn't rain too much so I can kind of enjoy them. Oh, there's a cop right there. Alright, so we're gonna have to chill for a little bit. I got plates on this car, so I won't be buzzing the cop and taking off on him. There goes the Escalade. Wow, this is bringing me back to old times, man. This is where I used to go crazy in the Jenny. I also had my when I had my accident, when I totaled my Genesis and I got arrested, that was, I think we passed where that happened already, but the police station that I was held at when I got arrested is coming up on our right here. Here comes the Mini Cooper. Come on, Mini Cooper, let's get to it. Let's go, drive. Drive. Are you serious? You're gonna do all that just to not go nowhere? That's the most insane. And now he's gonna speed up and try not to let me in. I'm just gonna cut him off. Sorry, buddy. You weren't about that life. You made it look like you were about that life, and then you weren't. Oh no, I'm gonna stay here for this. Oh, that Yoda made the move. Here's the police station, right here on my right. It was, I think it was Valley Stream State Police. It's abandoned now. I always make the joke, and I think I might have said this to you guys before, but I always make the joke when I pass it that I was the last prisoner there, because it was like very shortly after I went there that they shut it down. Oh, there's heavy traffic up here at the Cross Island thing. All right, so I'm gonna cut you guys off in a second here, because we're gonna go, the Cross Island Parkway traffic here is gonna be disastrous once we get on the road. Once we do make the split though, onto Belt, we should be good for a while, I think it looks like, so. Oh, actually it doesn't have me going that way. It has me going Cross Island Parkway, so we'll go that way instead. All right, I'm cutting this Jeep off. Sorry, buddy. I think it wants me on the right side. Even if I'm on the left side, I can go this way and cut around all these people. That works. I don't understand how people wait in these lines. If you just go around and merge at the end, I mean, if everybody did it, I guess it would be a problem, but yeah, I guess I don't want to go that way because the traffic's going to be nasty, right? No, but I want to take Belt. Is this still going to take me where I want to go? Damn, it says I'm an hour away still? How does that make any sense? No, I want to go this way. Yeah, I want to go this way. So that has me going that way. Yeah, I gotta get over. I'm gonna have to cut off all these people. Damn, it's a damn shame. Sorry, Mr. Minivan, you're gonna have to let me in and just deal with it. Everyone's doing it too. It's so funny, man. All these people wait on this long ass line just to get some jerk off to cut the entire line and the whole front of it like that. How funny is that? See, it had me going that way on the GPS, which, yeah, I would avoid some traffic for now, but I'm eventually going to hit traffic regardless of which way I go. Is that guy honking at me? which way, no matter which way I go, I'm gonna hit traffic eventually either way, but the time has gone up. It's saying an hour and 13 minutes from here. I'm gonna have to go through this traffic here, and then once I'm done with this traffic, I'll bring you guys back on once we're in the cutting up again. All right, so we got out of the traffic. There's a Q50 right there. Oh, I'm sure he's gonna want to get into it. Let's see if he wants to get into it. Yes, sir. Come on, baby, let's go. Oh, I gotta fix this. I don't know if he's about it or not. He doesn't seem like he wants to get into it. So this is it. This is gonna be my first real New York City cutting up video, finally, after a long wait. Getting on the conduit here. This is one of my favorite places. This is literally the route that I used to take when I was in it's funny because this is like a dream for me in a way, because I used to always think about, like, when I was cutting up on these roads in my Genesis, of course I would always wish that I could do it in a much faster car, like I could get my hands on like an M6 or something, or like some sort of M car. This is my first time cutting up New York City blocks in an M car, and this is fire. I'm excited. And the traffic seems to be not too bad for it. It's been a little bit dense in certain parts, but that's just gonna be New York City. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see that pothole. I just avoided it because the S-Class did. So I had this S-Class that's been kind of cutting up as well. Not really cutting up, but he's just been staying with me behind me, and this is the first time he's in front of me. Let's see what we got going on up here. Looks like it's gonna tighten up. Honda wants to do. Alright, we're going to stay behind the bends. I'm trying to find like a no hezzy person out here, you know what I'm saying? Someone who wants to get crazy with me. See, it was a little, of course it was a little easier in the Genesis because, like I say all the time, like, you can max that car out. You can pedal to the floor of that car and you weren't really going to go that fast, but it was more fun. This car, if I hit the gas, I'm fucking flying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be super careful in cars like this. Is there anything in the middle lane here? Here we go. Got a 3 Series up here. You might want to get involved in something. It's funny because, like, when I watch the videos of people cutting up, the people in the traffic are like getting out of each other's ways and stuff, and you can tell like everybody's about it, and now all the other people just know, oh, here we go, we got the Hondeezy with us right now. I don't know what this 3 Series is doing. Hondeezy's still with us. Proper New York City cutting. It's the boys right here. Is that why everybody's slowed up? Oh, we gotta get over. Oh yeah, baby. One of my favorite roads to get sturdy on right there. I still gotta check if I got an easy pass. Alright, so that's about the craziest I've gone on this channel so far. Some good conduit cuts. This is a good little, this is fun. We got the Q50S in front of us here. Maybe he'll get it. Oh, he's got a race car plate. You know he's a race car driver. Gonna go around him, I guess. What do we got here? This is definitely a no hezzy driver right here, the M340i. So, I mean, if I end up running into one of you guys out here, that'd be cool. If one of y'all see me out here while I'm out here, say hello. I would like to say what's good. I wonder if people are not cutting up as much just because it's raining. But I can't seem to find myself a line here anyway because there's so many cars. Oh, we're slamming the brakes. Like, oh, look at that thing. What is that, a Sylvia? Nice ass car. That thing is dope. Huh. But yeah, this is cool. It's crazy. Like I forget how close New York City is to me, and it's like it feels like I'm in the video game. I don't know how to explain the euphoric feeling it is of cutting up on actual New York City streets, because it's like anytime I think about cutting up, this is what I'm imagining, you know. I'm sure you guys are too. Oh my god, these streets are so bad over here. Alright, so looks like it opened up a little bit. Every time I shut the camera off, 2 seconds later the traffic opens back up and I'm back into cutting up. See, now we're in city zone pretty much, so now we're at a point where if there's a cop on the road, it's not going to be a Suffolk cop or a Nassau cop, it's going to be a New York City cop, and they're not going to chase. So I'm going to keep it a stack with you. If one of them lights me up, I am not stopping. New York City rain cut up POV. I gotta get one of those 360 cameras that goes on the back of the car. I hope the camera doesn't end up overheating. It shouldn't, because I'm filming in 1080p, 60 FPS, but I do smell it. The camera, when it starts to get a little hot, it has a smell that comes out of it, and I kind of smell it a little bit. So I'm hoping it's not getting too hot. It doesn't feel. I mean, it is pretty warm, but I imagine that's just it working. So I think we would normally have a view of the city at this point, but it might just be too foggy. I might be bugging. I might just be looking the wrong direction. I think I am looking the wrong direction. I thought it would be to my right, but I guess not. Oh, you know what? We're probably just not close enough yet, actually. I think it is going to be on my right. I think I'm just not there yet. See, now we're past where my old route, I should have mentioned that earlier. When we were cutting up on Laurelton, normally my old route where I used to go visit that girl, I would take Van Wyck. So I would hop on Van Wyck and I would cut up on there, but that was to go to Queens, so obviously that's not where I'm going today. I'm going to the city, so this part is not, this isn't unfamiliar to me. I've been here before. It's just this wasn't part of my like crazy cut up days area. Don't get me wrong, I would come this way sometimes, but when I was like going on a trip or something. Hopefully it's not raining on the way back. It'd be nice to get a pretty good majority of this video without rain. I knew he was gonna do that. It's nuts how, bro, it still says an hour and 13 minutes till I get to Potbelly's. How is that even possible? That can't be right. Do I have this like, it is right. That's insane. No, 33 minutes. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's a 1:13 arrival. I'm sitting here looking at the whole wrong number. 45 minutes. I'll be there at 1:13. I'm so shot. And then this guy's gonna want to get in front of me again now. Yeah, I'm also glad I got gas when I did by my house, because out here is where the gas is gonna get wild expensive. I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see how. Yeah, see, it's still $4 out here. By my house, we're getting close to the low threes. It's like $3.19 or something like that. See, this Honda's like kind of trying to cut up, and I think this guy's Toyota's on some shit too. But we're getting close to where the water is, which is kind of cool. I wanted to get a view of it, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get much of a view with all the fog. Yeah, Honda, go for it, Honda. Go for it. Go for it. All right. If you're not gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it. Don't cut me off. All right, we're starting to get to more of a city area. This is definitely a spot where you would see the city skyline if it hadn't been so foggy. I noticed, or not noticed, I looked and checked and found my Easy Pass, so that's good to know. I have that. The only problem with that is I don't have a mount for it, so if I go through an Easy Pass, I'm gonna have to just hold it like that. But either way, we're getting into the city. We're about 33 minutes away from our destination, which is the Potbelly Sandwich Shop, which I know I keep mentioning it, but I don't think you guys understand how excited I am to get a sandwich from that place. It's been so long. So excited that I'm gonna get 2 of them. So I'm getting off on exit 25. And it says 7.2 miles. So we're gonna be on this for a little bit longer. Coming up on this bridge here. I don't remember what bridge this is, but normally if I am going on a trip like Pittsburgh or something like that, we would get off of exit 3 right here, and then that's usually when I turn the GPS on, because that's when I start getting lost. The only reason I had the GPS on this time is just so I can know when it's going to be traffic and when it's not, so I know when to record. And also because I'm going to Potbelly's and I want to know the exact, like, best, most efficient way to get to the restaurant so I can park swiftly. But yeah, normally you get off on exit 3, which is coming up here, I'm pretty sure. It puts you up on this bridge, and then you cross over into New Jersey right there. And when you're going over that bridge and you look to your right, you have a view of Manhattan. So what we're gonna do is go under it instead and go to Manhattan here. Don't cut me off, please. Thank you, sir. Nice little spot over there to view the bridge. I wish it wasn't raining so hard, man. I would probably pull up there. I mean, it's on the other side of the road, so who knows, but maybe on my way back I'll be going that way, I'm not sure. But it would have been cool to stop there and hang out there for a couple minutes. But finally we get to cut the Bell Parkway up again, even though it's raining. I see why so many people cut up on this, because there is nowhere for cops that, well, right as I say that, there's a spot, but there's very minimal spots for cops to just be hiding. I don't know if you guys know Long Island very well, but if you're out on Long Island, there is every single opportunity for a cop to hide. Oh, why am this whole time I didn't have my speed. Why don't you guys tell me, man? I haven't had my torque displays up. On some traffic, it looks like here, though. Oh, 100 feet. It says exit 25. This is exit 1. What the hell are you talking about? Alright, well, I might want to get on the right side of this split here. I don't know where else I should be. See the skyline over there with the clouds? That is so badass looking. I hope you guys get a good view of that. Oh, okay, so what are we doing here? Yeah, this GPS got me hella confused right now. I'm not gonna lie, I think I went the wrong way. I'm not sure. I might be alright. I think this is gonna connect anyway. It wants me to be making a big swoopy left, and that looks like it wants me up here, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna stick to this. Exit 2. I'm gonna stick to this, and if it reroutes me, it reroutes me. Okay, I think I might be okay here. I might have went the right way. Nope, this is not a swoopy left turn. Alright, I done spoofed. I think I'm supposed to be up there. That's alright, it'll reroute me and it'll get me there somehow. It's a cool little area. Alright, reroute me. Oh, it wants me to do a whole... Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Alright, so at this light we're gonna make a left. We're in the city. I don't know what part of the city we're in just yet. I don't think we're in Manhattan yet because we haven't gone over any bridges or through any tunnels. Alright, so we're going under a tunnel here. Well, under a, whatever you want to call this. There's a lot of water coming down there. Oh, let's see if we can make some noises. What is my GPS doing now? Oh, now I'm lost. Oh, I gotta turn the music off. I didn't even realize. Now I am lost. Now my GPS has me doing some crazy stuff. Do you see this? What in God's name does this thing want me to do? What the hell? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go straight here. And we're back onto wanting to go off of exit 25 again. It looks like man, I messed up, I guess. Alright, well, this is a cool little area. Let's get some noises going. Cut up in here. Oh, bro, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I heard the turbo spool up. I don't think I've ever heard that in this car before. Got the tires to spin a little bit and let a little crack out. I forgot that the city has like this smell to it. It's not a bad smell, but it just smells like the city, you know? It also sounds like the city too. It's bad because it gives me like nostalgic smells and feelings to back when I was in a very bad point in my life. See, the rain kind of ruins any noises that I can make. It sounds so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of real loud noises. The city is so insane. Like, it's just, I'm not even in the city yet. This is still, like I said, like the edge of Brooklyn. I'm still like on the outside. And this is still so nuts. It's like everything is so like fast and going on quick and crazy. This guy's liking the car. I don't know if he could see me or not. He shouldn't be able to see me, but look at him. And now all of a sudden there's no cars on the road. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Thing's making some cool sounds in here, man. There's people on the side of the road here. Like one of those terrorizing Manhattan in my M6 videos, you know, like where some people do those terrorizing the city in my M4 or whatever, and they go rip, and they just like let the car pop and stuff like that. I mean, I don't have no burble to them, but I'm making some noises out here. It says we're 19 minutes away from Potbelly, so even after my screw up, we're not that far away. Alright, so I just wanted to give you guys an update just so you can see how ridiculous New York is. So the light is green right now. It just turned green. On the last cycle of it being green, all these people went out into the middle of this intersection, right? And then it turned red, and then that light turned green. And now all these cars are stuck waiting to get through these cars who, when this turned green, they didn't care about them no more, so they tightened up. And now these guys can't get through. I'm still in the same spot. I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes, which I'm trying to make this left onto this road here. I've been stuck here for a minute. It said 19 minutes left, now it's 15 minutes left, but it said that for a long time, so I'll keep you guys updated. All right, we're moving again. I think we're going the right way now. I see the city. I'm going towards the buildings, which is a good sign because I see Freedom Tower right now, and the Potbelly sandwich shop is not too far from the Freedom Tower, so I had to do some maneuvering to get to where I am right now. Hopefully, when I get to where I'm going next, on my next turn, I know what I'm doing, because if I don't, I'm gonna have a problem. I do not want to get stuck in another set of unnecessary traffic like I did just now. So I'm gonna go in front of this guy, just in case, because I think I'm supposed to be on the right side coming up here. Alright, we're all hitting our brakes. They're going under the tunnel. I think I need to go under that tunnel. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze our way in here. Alright, cool. We did not make a mistake this time. Alright, so we're in a tunnel now. And it looks like we're finally gonna be going where we want to go here. I was just in traffic for probably a good 45 minutes. We're gonna go into this tunnel, we'll make some tunnel noises. And there we go, there's the city. Hopefully you guys can see that. I should be able to see everything that I see. Get the state trooper hanging out right there. We're not supposed to change lanes, but I'll wait until I get, oh no, yeah, I forgot about these things that they put here. So let's get the windows open. Way too much noise. There's just way too much noise from all the rain on the water and all the other cars in here. But this is it. We're in a Manhattan Tunnel. Not the Manhattan Tunnel, but a Manhattan Tunnel. Downshifts sound good. But we will soon, we're gonna pop out. We should pop out right in downtown Manhattan, right about where my building was, where I used to work. So we'll pop out there in a few minutes. We're about to go under the water. That's what my GPS is showing me, at least. Who knows if the connection is good enough on there, but according to my GPS, we just now went under the water. And I see why they put these things here, because if they weren't here, I would be fucking going crazy. I don't know if I'd be going crazy, but I definitely wouldn't be in this lane right now. See if we can get better sound now. See, I spun the tires a little bit there. Don't want to be spinning tires too much when there's literally no space on either side of me. You know, if I end up fishtailing a little bit, that'll be trouble. Sounds good in here though. I could do that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Put the thing in neutral and give it a couple revs. Can I even do that? I can't put my car in neutral? That's kind of whack. I've definitely done that before. There's no way I can't put the car in neutral while I'm driving it. Oh look, there's a state trooper right there. Very weird. I always thought that I could do that. I think it's just because I'm going too fast. Maybe at lower speeds I can do it. But I just want to put the car in neutral real quick and rev the engine, that's all. Oh, I gotta get my Easy Pass ready. Here we go. There's the buildings, baby. I don't know if I got the Easy Pass held up right or not, but that's okay. We are in the city. You can see the buildings. I think I'm supposed to go this way, yeah, towards Trinity, because Trinity Place is downtown. All right, I had to throw the camera on because I recognized the area. This is Trinity Church right next to me. So Trinity Church has a graveyard in it. I think Alexander Hamilton is buried there. Super old school graveyard. And then right there's the Freedom Tower. Behind that other tower, it's in between the two. You can see it poking out right there. And in between those two buildings right in front of me, you see that little street gap right there? That's Wall Street. So if you guys are curious about where Wall Street was, that's that. So we're right in downtown financial district Manhattan right now, pretty much my stomping grounds for where I used to work. Anytime I was going out for lunch, I'd be walking around this area. And this is pretty cool, man. I haven't been here in a long time. With the red top and the green, I don't know if you guys can see that over this truck right here. That's the Native American Museum. So at the bottom of that, in between that museum and where we're standing right now, this guy in front of me has his hazards on. I didn't even realize that. I'm sitting here waiting behind someone who's not even gonna move. and the bull is going to be right there. I think this truck has his hazards on too, but it looks like we're all, yeah, this 2 Series is about to go around them. We're all waiting for people that aren't even going nowhere. That's unbelievable. This Lexus is kind of stuck there. We're going to be driving right past the bull. This guy's just walking in the middle of the street. You know this is a road, guys, right? It's, yeah, word. So there's your bull. You're probably not going to see it because of the influx of people and tourists. Let's see if I can get you a quick little view on it. There's the bull. This guy's just walking in the street. And here we go. Finally, about to get to Potbelly's. This light's turning red here, so we're going to stop. I'm going to have to get out and walk pretty soon. I might be able to park right now. It says commercial vehicles only. So this is where I'd walk. I'd come right across this thing right here. It's obviously a lot easier. There's a Chipotle over here as well, right here on this corner. It's actually obviously a lot easier to do this when you're just on foot and you don't have a big massive car with you. But we're gonna try it. So we make this left right here. This lady's walking straight towards me. And this is it. Potbelly's is right at the end of this block on my right. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere to put my car, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, so I got you guys on the hand camera now. I think I found a place to park. It says commercial vehicle use only 10 to 4, except Sunday. And it's Thursday, and it's definitely between 10 and 4. So hopefully I'm not breaking that rule, but that's okay. We're gonna hop out of the car here. I'm gonna buy there's a toll right here, so I'm gonna put a couple coins in there. Some guy just parked behind me in a pickup truck, and he doesn't seem to be having any problems. So I'm gonna get myself a couple quarters here. I'm gonna put them in the machine. I'm gonna put the ticket in my windshield, and we're gonna hope for the best. So wish me luck. All right, I must be doing something wrong here. I just put about $4 worth of quarters in this machine, and it told me minimum amount not exceeded, or something like that. It was telling me that I wasn't even putting the minimum in there. So we're just gonna fucking send it. I'm gonna leave my car here and hope to God that I don't get a ticket or a boot by the time I get back. But I guess we'll see, right? So here it is, posted up. Regular stuff. Someone's calling my phone right now. What? All right, finally here, Potbelly sandwich stop right here. Car's in the middle of the road, still in the city. So let's finally get our sandwich. All right, so I got my sandwiches. Taking a walk back to the car. Hopefully my car's still there. Oh. And not sitting there with a boot on it. So I guess we'll find out, right? We're gonna take a walk up the street. Still in the city, as you guys can see. And hopefully my car's still there. It'd be kind of like having a chest mount. I don't got a chest mount, so we'll just do this. I figure I'll probably just eat the sandwich in my car just to make sure that my shit doesn't get booted up while I'm gone. Oh. Alright, so we're back in the car. Got the city right in front of us. I'm gonna hang out here, eat my sandwich, and then we'll probably make our way over to Times Square. I think I'm gonna hop out of the car and take a walk over there where I used to work for a little while, just to check that out, and then we'll get continuing with we'll go to Times Square and then we'll drive back. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I don't even know what's in this sandwich. It's called a wreck at Potbelly, so if you want to look it up and see. I know it's got a whole bunch of meat in it, and I get the hot peppers in there. The sandwich is ridiculous. Food in the city, like in Manhattan, especially down in the financial district, is some of the best food in the world. I really don't think you find better food. Like, this sandwich blows away anything at any Long Island deli. It's just so good. All right, you guys might be able to tell by the crumbs all over my jacket, but that sandwich slapped. So I'm gonna hop out the car, shut it back off. It looks like the guy who parked that truck behind me is gonna be getting out of here soon, so maybe I can get like a nice little shot or something of the car. But I'm gonna hop out, take a walk. We're gonna pray once again that my car doesn't get booted or ticketed. And we're gonna go do our thing. Car's coming. Looks like I might be able to cross right now though. Send it.
Gotta get used to the whole talking to the camera with all the people around thing. So we'll get to it in a second. So this is the Battery, New York City. It's Battery Park. It's the most downtown southernmost tip of the city, and the financial district right behind me. So we're just kind of taking a walk through Central, or not Central, what do you call it, Battery Park. And then I'm gonna try to get you guys like a nice view. I mean, you can kind of see it right now. There's the Freedom Tower again. But yeah, I gotta get used to the whole, like I was saying, walking around and just talking to the camera in public. I know nobody gives a shit, especially in New York City, but it's just a little bit weird. But I'll get used to it eventually. That place right over there, it's that white building. It's a place called Pier A, which is one of the bars that we would go to after work because it's right across the street. And then that building right there, right here, the entrance down there is that's where I used to work, and that's my building. And then that building right there is the bank that is now or the bank that's now a bank that used to be the Titanic ticket booth thing. So we're gonna go down to the edge here, and then I'll take a quick view of the Statue of Liberty, and then we'll walk back and we'll go over by my old building, and hopefully my car will still be there. So this would be probably the best view we can get of the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if I can zoom in at all, but it's all the way out there. And this is that bar restaurant I was telling y'all about, Pier A. So we would come here a lot after work. This was where my building right there. You come out of that building, go into Pier A, and then have some drinks and look out at the Statue of Liberty while we're in there. So this was my spot. We'd come down here and hang out every once in a while just to look at the statue. You got some weird statues sitting here on that thing. And this again is Pier A. This is the bar. You got a view on one side of the Statue of Liberty out the window while you're having some drinks. And then when you come out the building, I guess we'll go around this way. When you come out of the building and you are done having your drinks, you got a nice little view that just shoots you all the way down the entire middle of the city, right up to World Trade Center. On a clear day, if you go to a certain part of Broadway, from all the way down here, even I think this might actually be it. This isn't Broadway, this is the West Side Highway. But from this spot right here, and then also if you go over to the end of Broadway, at the end on a super clear day, you can see all the way to Midtown. You can see the Empire State Building. So I'm gonna take a walk back where I used to work, over by my building. It looks like they're doing some sort of construction on it, so the entrance is a little bit different than I remember it. But I'll show you anyway. It's crazy how many tourists are still out here even when it's raining. So we'd walk across the street to get to Pier A. There's also these guys out here that like these guys they'll come after you to go on the Statue of Liberty, and they're scammers. You don't need a ticket to go to the Statue of Liberty. You need one ticket, and that's the ticket for the ferry. But these guys, they try to get you for like 3 different things before you even get to the ferry. And they actually one time shot at each other. The two of the ferry guys shot at each other outside of my building once while I was working. But yeah, this was my building. This is where I used to work. I'd go right in that building. I was on the 6th floor in the back. That building right there is the Ritz-Carlton, which is obviously a super high-class hotel. And then right here you have the Battery Park Tunnel. There's that little block in between these 2 buildings. And then that tunnel goes under here, which is before I screwed the exit up, I was supposed to come through here off Belt Parkway, under here, and then out that Battery Park Tunnel, and then come out right in the middle. I was hoping to come out where all the buildings would be in front of me, but it just didn't work out that way. I ended up getting stuck in 10 hours of traffic. But there's the Battery Park parking garage, as you guys have probably seen in the Assetto Corsa. If you play Assetto Corsa and you play on the city, like the FDR map, the part where you spawn, where you have those like trees next to you, and then you go all the way to the end of that road. Once you get to the end of that road, you see that big parking garage. That's the Battery Park Tunnel. So technically, when you start in FDR in Assetto Corsa, it's right down this road essentially, sort of towards the end of this road, in between those buildings over there. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get back to my car. Hopefully my car's still there, and I'll show you this one more time. This is that building I was telling you about that became a bank that originally was the Titanic. Like if you look, it says cabin class on that one door. It says cabin class under where it says Citibank, and then under that door over there it says first class, I'm pretty sure. And then that's where you get the tickets, get on the Titanic, and then you go sink out in the middle of the ocean. Hopefully not, but you know, that's how it went. But yeah, it says first class. I don't know if you guys can see all the way over there, but that's what it says. I'm just trying to get back to my car quick. But yeah, so that's gonna be pretty much it for downtown Manhattan. There's Broadway. That's the road I was talking about, where you can look all the way up and see the Empire State Building sometimes. But that's gonna be it for downtown. I'm gonna hop in my car now and make a move towards Times Square, and hopefully I'll get some views on the way up there. And then on the way home, we'll get back on, we'll either get on Belt Parkway or Grand Central Parkway, I'm not sure, but we'll cut it up on the way home and then we'll get that footage on. So I'll see you guys in that. Peace out. Also, I mean, I know I said peace out. I don't know why the hell I said peace out in the last clip, but thankfully my car looks like it's still there and there's no boot on it. There's a copper right there and it looks like he's gonna drive right past my car. So doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that spot. The guy who was behind me left, so looks like I can cross the road here. Screw it. But here's the M6. Hop back up in the whip and let's make a move to Times Square. I'm gonna try to get a little shot real quick. Something like this. What kind of shot is that? Oh yeah, that's dope. I'm gonna take a picture of that on my phone. I'll see you guys on probably on the POV camera in a little bit. All right, this is the send, boys. We're making the send. So here we are, going up the West Side Highway. This is gonna be a bitch. This guy's telling me to go. I don't know how this is gonna work. There's a lot of traffic. I'm gonna get over to my left side here. Looks like I'm in a lane right now. But there's the Freedom Tower. Right in the middle of the hustle and bustle of Manhattan. We got all the cars out here. And I'll see you guys when I get a little bit closer to Times Square.
Passed around, heard you loving that home, you faithfully kiss her. They know my shit ringing all through the city, they speak on my name, but that's only a song.
All right, I'm on another part of in New York City that is in the Assetto Corsa game. So I have an opening right here. There's nobody in front of me. So just because we're in Manhattan, I'm gonna get a quick little spinny going. Hopefully the cops didn't see any of that. Just in the middle of the city, West Side High. Well, not the middle of the city, the west side of the city. We're on the west side of the highway, West Side Highway, spinning some wheels. So this part in the game, obviously, you know, the traffic in the game is set up for you to be able to cut up in it. So this part in the game is one of the good parts where you cut up, but not in real life because there are way too many cars on it. But we're back on the POV camera. If you guys didn't notice, I didn't even realize that I never switched the POV camera over back onto the hat clip for me to be able to switch it back on when I needed it. So I just did that now. All right, so making it look like we're turning towards the city right now. The road is turning towards the city, and then I think I'm about to make a right at this light here, which should, oh, you know what? I think I actually recognize this area from GTA 4. As crazy as that sounds, this looks like an area from GTA 4. Anyway, ignore me. I'm gonna make this right at this light right here with all these people, and I'm going to be getting close to Times Square soon. So we're gonna make this right here with a thousand other cars that also want to cause traffic, and then we're gonna get on the left side here, I think, because why not, right? All right, looks like we're gonna be in traffic for a while, so I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, I don't know how well you guys are gonna see this, but we're here. This is it, we're in Times Square. So here's a little POV drive driving through Times Square. If you guys were wondering what that looks like, here's the answer. We'll keep the windows kind of open. We'll have people staring at us, funny looking people. But we're about to go right through Times Square. I just smacked this thing off the bridge of my nose pretty hard. But now that we're here, I'm gonna go on my GPS real quick and I'm gonna GPS myself home. An hour and 54 minutes! Are you kidding me? That's a long ride ahead of me, so I'm gonna get a little POV drive through Times Square here, and then we'll take the ride home. It's gonna be quite the long ride home. So here we are. Here's Times Square. Honestly, Times Square going right through the middle of it. Yes, sir. I don't know. I think I can make I can't make a left here, but I can come from that direction. We're in Times Square. A bunch of people probably looking at me while I'm recording them. It's funny, man. This car gets a lot of looks in this city. But yeah, that was it. I mean, it was only 2 seconds of Times Square, so it was nice and quick. But I'm gonna take you guys off the hat real quick. It was a nice, quick, short, sweet visit to Times Square. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. The video is not over yet, so I'm going to be recording my ride home, of course. We're gonna be trying to get some cutting up done on my way home. I'm gonna pop you off the clip here so I can hold this properly. And it's so funny, man, the people in New York, I'm gonna turn this over. I hope that clip didn't film upside down. It probably did. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it this way just in case it did film upside down, so I don't have to edit it in the middle of it. But yeah, man, people just walk in front of your car out here. It's pretty funny. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll be back on the POV camera in a second once I'm not in traffic anymore. And we'll get some cutting up in to finish off the video. All right, so we're in the Midtown Tunnel right now. I don't got, oh yeah. I don't got a lot of space to do much. And I also don't have the POV camera on, as you guys might be able to tell. But I'm hoping at some point I can get some noises going on in here. You already know I had the Pop Smoke playing in the city. I was just cruising through, like on the way to this tunnel from Times Square. But with, we'll get those all closed for now. I had all the windows open and I was cruising through like the city zone in the traffic, just bumping Pop Smoke, blasting it out my window, everybody staring at me. You know, because I'm a big attention seeker. But that was nice. I did that just because, you know, why would I want to record any of that? I was pretty much dead stop traffic in the middle of the city. But we're back in the tunnel. The POV camera will probably be hopping on soon as we get into some traffic that we can cut up. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we finished up the tunnel. Doesn't seem to be too much traffic up here. Might be able to get a little something going here. I'm gonna shut the music off. Don't want to get copyrighted. I should probably turn traction control back on for this area just because it's dangerous, but we're just gonna say fuck it and leave it off. Get our sports displays going. Traffic looks like it will be coming up soon, but not just yet. So back to cutting up in New York City highways right outside the city. Looks like we're gonna have some traffic soon, but we'll cut up what we can. I don't think we can. Yeah, looks like we're coming up at the dead stop right off the rip here. It wants me to take exit 17WE. So that's looking like something. Is that this? Yeah, that is that. Okay, so I need to get over here. Long Island Expressway. I mean, I could go that way. I'm just gonna go this way. I'm just gonna go this way. That says Brooklyn, Staten Island, and all that. That's not where I'm going. I'm going to Long Island, so I'm just gonna follow this. When I used to come out of the city, I mean, I might have just screwed myself, and maybe that's traffic now, but it's not gonna be in a little while, and this is about to be way worse, which is what it looks like we're coming up on here. But this is the way I used to go when I would come home from the city back in the day anyway, so. We'll take this way. We're gonna get into some dead stop traffic here, but hopefully it won't be too long. Oh, it's an hour and 8 minutes of traffic. Awesome, so it is gonna be pretty long. So, like I said, I'll keep cutting you guys in when things get exciting. All right, so we're out of the city, or at least the main part of the city. Traffic seems to be getting a little bit less dense now that we're getting away from it, of course. I'm gonna take this exit here onto Eastern Long Island. As you guys can probably tell, it's no longer daytime. So it's been some time. I spent about an hour and 40 minutes in traffic just now. Not so much fun, but we're finally out of it. And we get to cut up on our way home. POV nighttime, rain drive. And it looks like there's a little more traffic up here than I was anticipating, but that's okay. We're gonna see what we can do. But we're back on the POV camera, finally, after a whole bunch of traffic. And like I say, we're gonna get some cutting going. Oh, it wants me to get off this exit right here, exit 33. This is another road that I used to do a lot of cutting up on my way home. Oh shit, that guy almost just got into my lane and drove right into me. And it looks like exit 33 is gonna have some traffic once we get off of it, which kind of sucks because we just got done with traffic. And these people are driving like slowpokes. I could have stayed in the left lane and probably went a little further up, but I was trying to get over from my exit here.
All right, so I haven't had the camera on for a while. As you guys can probably see, it's dark out now. I don't know if I've had it on since then, but the traffic, I picked a bad time just to be coming back from the city. So I'm pretty much home. I'm almost all the way home. The trip that I had to take on the way back didn't have much traffic, or I mean, it didn't have much cutting up ability to be done. It was pretty much all just this the whole way, just stop and go traffic. So I think I'm gonna get a little section of being able to cut up, and then that's gonna probably be it. So we get a little bit of cutting up going here. Oh look, a 6 Series. I wonder if it's an M. Probably not. No, it's not. Flying past him real quick. Alright, so we got a little bit here. A little bit of open road that we could do some cutting up on. I haven't had my AC on in a while, so my windshield is starting to fog up. Oh my goodness, I turned my AC on and it fogged up 10 times harder. I can't see a thing, but it'll go away quick. There it goes. Alright, so let's lower the fans on that because it's really loud. Alright guys, so I finally did the city video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content of actually being in the city. And I hope you also enjoyed the little cut-ups that I did before and the very, very, very little cut-ups that I did after, which is what I'm doing right now. But the cut-ups that I did before were pretty good. We kind of got a little something going on the way in. Traffic densed up again here. This Mercedes truck is trying to kind of getting with it, but I have to get off here soon anyway. Hitting the brakes hard as fuck for no reason. Nighttime rainy traffic on the way back from the city. Get the cuts going. Get off right here, see if I can make it. Yeah, we'll make it. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna be pretty much it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. That again is my 100 subscriber special, my 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000 subscriber special. For all of you guys that have already liked and subbed up and became part of this squad that I haven't named yet, I think we're gonna be called the Lane Splitters up until I think of something better, but I think I'll stick with Lane Splitters for a while. So Lane Splitters, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Again, I appreciate you guys for joining the community. Eventually I'll make a Discord for this or whatever or whatnot, but drop a like, sub up if you enjoyed the content. I'll plug the Instagram. It's going to be JWHIT_F06. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take a look at the Instagram, drop a like, sub up, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
And that's just me for you. I've been moving, I've been drinking, I've been riding through the hood. I've been waving hands in one hand like my nigga was real good. I've been all about the big, but I won't take the big step to me. I wish a nigga would. And I've been moving, I've been drinking, I've been riding through the hood. I've been waving hands in one hand like my nigga was real good.